was on fire that season.
Insane, dude.
That's when he won the Balón de Oro. Right?
That's when he fucked up Man U. You saw the two defenders collide together.
Speaking of Man U, then we go 08 Man U.
08 Man U.
I'm gonna go
Peak.
I'm gonna
Peak
go.
Man U Ronaldo.
I'm between A and B right now.
I would make a case for A only because of only because of how
dominant they were.
Yeah, bro, it was insane.
And Cristiano went wild.
Bro, it was crazy. They're literally beating City right now.
That was still
how many
CR7.
undefeated games they have in the
That was
Champions
true
League.
winger CR7.
I think I put him A. I don't think they're ready for S though.
No, I wouldn't put him in.
The only thing is, I still feel like they weren't necessarily the best
team.
They if you replay that Chelsea Man U, who knows, Chelsea might have won the semifinal. Ronaldinho didn't play with Barca. Ronaldinho didn't play.
You can't take them out of S versus A because they struggled a game or two. Like any championship team, there's a game or two that they.
Yeah, but S is just like they were a class, you know.
Yeah, I know, but like out of all the games in the season, any S tier is gonna have a couple games where you could.
Oh no, yeah.
They struggle.
But I mean, it's just like overall how they dominate.
I think they're strong A. I think they're solid A.
I think they're A.
I think for S, we need to put it like. Was it like a wow and like they changed the game moment, and that's when Ronaldo really came in and
he missed a penalty.
Okay,
but think about I think about it.
That was true winger skill move Ronaldo.
Yeah, he was insane.
Changed the game.
But I don't think you can compare like
that same team played that Barca team on S.
They
The following season.
Exactly what I was gonna say. You can't compare Ryan Giggs to Barca 09 to 11. Like Ryan Giggs,
they're different styles.
One thing I will say though,
he's arguably one of the best midfielders playing in the Prem.
100%, no, 100%. But this is just to get to that S category, it has to be insane.
So out of all the Champions League teams that won, we're just gonna have one S tier. Every other team's A.
Well, one thing I'm gonna
we have one left.
Say though
we have one left, Kyle.
One thing I'm gonna say is, am I ready for that one? One thing I'm gonna say is,
Ronaldo's that.
One thing I'm gonna say about that 08 Man U team is compared to the 09 one is that 09 Man U didn't have Davis at his peak, because Davis, that's when he was having his contract issues. If he's gonna leave, is he gonna stay? Davis was so much better in the 07-08 season than 08-09. So I think that's a key factor. I'm not saying they would have beat Barca, but I mean he would have helped, I think.
So we're just putting the A.
I think they're strong.
I think we're shafting United on both of them, but it's.
I think they're above. I think they're above 23 City.
Both of them.
I think the 99 is a bigger.
Are they better than 23 City?
08. 99?
No, 08 Man U.
No.
That's
hold
also.
up.
That's a big.
What?
Vidic
Paul Scholes.
Vidic in the back.
Ryan Giggs.
Van der Sar.
Ferdinand.
I think it'd be a good game. I don't know who'd win, honestly.
Prime Ronaldo.
Because
that's a good game.
Who am I missing?
That'd be a good game.
Because basically that City lost to 21 Chelsea, basically.
Yeah, correct.
Dude, that's.
I would
that's
put.
a debate.
Yeah, I would
right
put 08 Man U kind of SA in between S8.
No, I don't know about S, but A.
Because I think they're above.
With Sir Alex Ferguson.
A lot of people think that 99 is better than 08.
That's why I said I think we're shafting one of the United teams.
I think 08's the best Man U team of all time.
That's what I'm saying. I think we're shafting the United team here and doing disjustice by putting both.
So
I think one deserves S.
Right.
With Sir Alex and then. That's
S is kind of crazy though. S is kind of crazy.
But that's what I'm saying. Like if you look at other
sports,
honest
with myself,
you can't just have one out of all the Champions League teams. You just can't have one S. Like we get Barca's the team that paves the way, but that doesn't mean no other team can.
09 Barca wins, right? They beat Man U.
They beat everybody.
10 Barca, who?
I mean, we gotta base it off of our other options.
11 Barca.
They beat Man U in the final.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say A.
I would say
A.
We also have to compare to that era too.
I would say they're the strongest A team that in this category.
I also think like there's a lot of teams that didn't win it that are probably better than some of these teams that did win it.
What they did,
you know?
But yeah, but Real Madrid didn't win.
I know what I'm saying, but like they could
Oh,
have this team
100%.
in another.
Just put it in A.
Like, this is more just
majority.
But I think
Put them in A,
I think it's the strongest A team we got.
Yeah.
Oh, Man U.
What's the last team?
The last team,
The three-peat Madrid.
3-peat Madrid.
Easy.
I'm gonna
S.
start it.
Easy S.
Not an easy S, low S. I'm gonna put them there, but I'm put them in S, just because they got the job done.
3-peat.
3 times in a row, they got the job done.
But
that's it. They got it. They did it.
But if you put an asterisk on 09-11 Barca, this one would have 3 asterisks, because this is the most help team of all time, next to Club America.
Why asterisks? Because you saw
How are you
some
gonna put
pictures
3
on
asterisks when
Instagram
you're saying 09 to,
on weird
to
angles that
11
makes a player
Barca?
look. Like,
09 they won, 11, 10 they didn't even win. So you'd have to separate that team in
Okay,
two.
so 09 and 11. But anyway, 3-peat Madrid helped all 3 of those years, undeniably.
Okay, and then 09.
Okay,
so wasn't.
I agree there'd
undeniably.
be some favorable
Just
decisions.
talks about it.
Okay, I mean that's what I'm getting. They're still S
Okay.
tier because they have
3 in a row.
I'll put
They
them
have
under
one guy-
online Barca.
Literally a dynasty.
what Kyle couldn't understand in the the Euro Cup video, the winning DNA. They have the winning
They
DNA.
do have the winning.
I'll put them under 09 Barca. But I'm saying if you're gonna
The
clear
rest
out,
here.
if you're gonna point out all these Madrid faltas or asterisks, then you're gonna have to point out your own.
Yeah.
No, so I'm putting asterisks on Barca, but I'm putting asterisks on Chelsea too.
So what we're saying, since Man U didn't get
But they
help,
cancel out.
we're
Oh no,
about
man,
to
you got help too.
Fuck no.
I'm
That-
sure you could.
But
go
you could
back and
debate
find-
that everyone
No,
got
yeah.
help low key.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm
but
saying.
Real Madrid's were. We had Marcelo come out last week and say they got help blatantly. Like their own players said that.
He didn't say
Bro,
that.
I didn't see
He
that
said-
video.
He said it was offside. That's
Yeah,
help.
that's not.
That's help.
It's just a call that could have gone one way or the other.
No, he said it was offside.
Yeah, but at the end of the day,
Is
it's
that
up to
not
the
help?
ref. It's up to the ref.
And even
I know
to
it's
this
just- it's
day,
not help, it's a
even to
wrong
this
call.
day, VAR refs fuck up.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
I-
but
People
I
are
don't think
bitching
it's- I
about
don't
it,
think
so
that's
it's not
help.
just Real Madrid
Dude,
gets
wrong
help.
calls are help.
Okay, but it's
Just
it
like
happens
Barca's and
in every
Chelsea's.
game.
Yeah, but the thing is, they both had bad calls, and those cancel each other out. Well,
No
this
one
one,
remembers the
Bayern
Barca
got,
ones.
Bayern got
But
no-
Real Madrid
yeah, because they
did
don't
3
wanna
years in a row.
remember
That's
it.
all that
No,
matters.
because
They
they
don't wanna remember
blatant
it.
war,
Yeah, 3-peat.
favorable war
Ask
against.
the Atletico fans if they remember. Ask the Bayern Munich fans if they
No
remember.
one
it.
remembers.
You don't remember. Ask the Bayern fans. Ask
No,
the
three-
Atletico.
Look,
at the end of
anybody
the
thinks
day-
about Champions League and robberies, they go straight to that
To Real
Chelsea,
Madrid.
Chelsea
Chelsea
team.
team.
No,
Yeah,
100%.
that's all you see.
I think of Real Madrid instantly.
Because you're biased.
No,
Fine,
I'm
yes.
not.
Because you're
100%.
biased.
I think of Real Madrid instantly.
Because they've done it for a 3-year span.
If
So
it
everybody's
was-
gonna just
if
remember
it-
that.
if
it was-
No,
No,
I'm
no,
saying
no,
they
if it
won.
was- if it
I'm
was
saying
one
It
they
year-
happened 1 year and everyone was on
Exactly.
top of it,
There
then it
you
wouldn't
go.
have happened.
But
the
we
year
won
after
it for
that.
3
Or
years.
after that.
Everybody
They
looks
got
at that.
3 years in arrears.
I just,
You
I
can't
just,
say that it was a robbery when they did back to back to back.
Well, did they have some favorable calls? Of course.
Everybody
But
does.
exactly,
That's the point of football.
So I just said even
That's
with
what I'm saying.
VAR,
Yeah,
The
but I
most
think it's
dominant,
wrong.
I'm
We
gonna
can
give you the
argue-
most
we
dominant
can-
team ever has 09 Barca.
But we can argue about fouls and calls all day
day.
about any division,
But it's
any
done.
any team, anywhere, bro.
Yeah, but
At
these are
the-
not fouls. These are literally, if we have VAR, they're offside. Sergio Ramos against
VAR
Atletico.
still
Okay,
misses
but
those
like,
bad
pretend
calls.
we don't win. We
At
don't
least
win.
the Barca
Pretend,
one,
pretend
if
we don't win
if they call a
16.
penalty, what if he misses it?
No, I'm
These
saying,
ones are literally
pretend we don't
offside.
win. Pretend we don't win 16. We would have won 17, 18.
No, because there was
Pretend we
another
don't win
help that
18.
season.
We would have won 16, 17.
Okay, so let's put this. They don't call Lewandowski's goal. They call it's because it was legal. He scores. They don't call Ronaldo's offside goal. Bayern wins the game.
That's the same season.
I know.
We would have won
Okay,
16,
and then we
17.
we go to the.
We would've done back-to-back.
We go to the Atletico.
First team to do it.
We go to the Atletico Real Madrid final. Ramos offside goal. He doesn't score it. Yannick scores. Atletico wins.
There's no point in talking about the a version of life doesn't exist.
Yeah,
bro.
exactly.
But
There's no
gonna
point.
get nowhere.
There's no point. Yeah,
But no,
exactly.
what I'm trying to get at is we can't just like ignore that.
Well, I mean, we can.
Bro, there's been
But-
favorable calls throughout the history of
Exactly.
Yeah, but
football.
Real Madrid. The
No,
problem
because
with,
like again,
You just started arguing
we
the
did it-
09
We did it
Barca
for 3 years,
Chelsea
so you're
game.
always gonna look at
To
that.
make it seem
No,
like
but the
that
thing
you
is,
guys
I'm not-
didn't do anything wrong.
the problem is Real Madrid. It wasn't just.
I'm sure there was other fouls
wait,
against
listen
Madrid
to
that
me.
game too that you're not
Just like
pointing
the
out.
Real Madrid wasn't just 16, 17, 18. It was 97. It was 98. It was 22.
Just like Barca's 06.
How did they get helped in 06?
Was that outside goal?
Okay, but either way.
Arsenal would have won.
And then
No, okay, but we don't know because what's his name? Belletti still scored a goal. So, like, it could have been 1-1. They go to extra time. Who knows what happens?
Bro, people were talking about Sir Alex Ferguson the same way they talk about Madrid during this time. They're saying that he had favorable. It doesn't matter to argue about it at the end of the day. History is
Wait,
what's
what's the argument again?
Yeah, but the thing is,
you know what the
thing is?
That's what I'm saying.
The thing is that Man U didn't do it every single time.
They didn't
Madrid,
win three-peat. Real Madrid did.
Real Madrid's Champions Leagues every single time. There's some sort of asterisk.
Barca would have won
You
09,
can say
10,
that about
11.
any team
They would
that
have been
won.
looking at all this shit.
Any team that
Any
won,
team-
you
well,
could say there's
I
just
can
a
talk
foul
about
or
how
an
the
asterisk.
The spotlight is on them because they won
We
it
can
3
talk
times
about
in a row.
this Champions League. People are bitching about the Arsenal guy who touched the ball too early. It's all over the place how that's a PK.
It was.
Did they get help?
It was a PK.
He did.
So he get, but
It
did they
should've-
get the call?
right, it should have been a
so,
PK.
So put an asterisk to them right now then.
Right,
like you
right.
can argue
if
any
they
game.
win the Champions League,
I
then-
just.
But will they do it 3 years in a
the
row?
thing is,
No,
like,
because they're not.
Yeah,
going
every
to.
team at some point is gonna receive. They've received something, but Real Madrid's every time, every single time.
Again, we
And
won
they are
it 3
more
years in a
blatant than
row.
the
The
rest of
spotlight
them.
is always
Hey,
going to
did
be
you
on
watch the
them.
Man City game, Real Madrid game? The ref didn't even call anything. So how do we get calls every single
which
time? Man City, Real Madrid.
What?
This current
Yes,
Champions
Yeah,
League.
there's a lot of calls that City
Yeah,
Yeah,
didn't
they
get
didn't
either.
call anything. The ref let it play. So if we're biased and pay the
Yeah, but
refs,
these are-
they
the
get
thing is-
every single call. Where
But
was
you-
the ref that game?
Okay, but you're saying calls that happen in the midfield. These are called our game-determining calls.
You take that goal away, Ronaldo's turning up and scoring another one. There's no,
Yeah,
it was
No.
Ronaldo. It was for Ronaldo to get this fucking thing.
Because this Real
happened.
Madrid
Yes.
team, let's not forget, this Real Madrid team didn't win the treble. They didn't win the Liga.
We won the
a
treble.
couple of those seasons.
16,
they got destroyed
17,
by
18.
They got destroyed by a mediocre Barcelona squad in those seasons.
But
That has nothing to do with the Champions League right
nothing to do
now.
with
Thank
it.
you.
And Champions League night came, Anthem started playing, we turned the fuck up.
With refs help.
Just like any other of these teams on this list.
But this Barcelona team won Copa del Rey. They won La
No,
Liga.
this is-
They won the Champions League. Real Madrid only won the Champions League.
Okay, so let's go to talk to.
We're not
wait,
talking about any of
Let's
that.
talk about
3 years
United
in a row.
99 then. Like it just, we just can't. We're never gonna get anywhere with this because there's no way to prove it, bro.
But
And
Real-
it's insane because a
You just want
three-peat-
us to be like, all right, yes,
You
we got
can't-
Bro, a
Russ's
three-peat
help.
is
Done
Russ's help.
crazy,
I don't want.
bro.
I don't want.
It's never been done before. You can't come in here and say that it's refs help.
But it's just
never
like,
happened.
with
That's
one
an
of those-
S-tier team.
But my thing is like with one of those not even out of all those like
Again,
out of
we're
any sport.
fixating on a call.
Any
It
sport,
could go any
we could,
side.
we
Okay,
could
but
do
we
We
this.
can go
Any
back to
team.
your Barca Chelsea game,
let's say this season.
which you're the only
Let's
person
say
who I've ever
Dortmund-
heard fought against Chelsea not getting screwed over. I'm just throwing it out there.
No, I'm not saying they didn't get
Bro,
screwed.
I
I'm saying they
fucking-
both
So,
got
but-
screwed.
I fucking hate Chelsea, bro, and I'm defending
Okay,
them,
but
bro.
we watched the series the other day. Did Chelsea not get help? Some calls as well.
They had some calls as well.
just
but
like
yours,
any other team on this
exactly, and
list.
then yours are remembered because of the importance of them, bro. That's the thing.
No, they were not remembered because the importance. They're all
Because
important
they were clear,
because of the
they were more
time.
blatant, they were more.
We can roll
They're
up the
more
clip right now.
decisive.
What, you want to
They
roll
were-
up John
they were
Terry's
more
handball in the
decisive.
box
They were
right
more
now?
decisive.
You want to roll up John
If you're gonna
Terry's
throw
handball?
John Terry's, throw all of Barca's calls.
Yeah, we'll throw all of them in there so
But
they
there's
cancel
no-
out.
They're not gonna
But
cancel
there's
out.
no point. There's no point.
That is biased, bro.
I'm putting
Well,
them
it's
on
not
the best team
biased.
in the world ever. I'm just saying, if
But you're
Barca-
trying to throw an asterisk where there shouldn't be one.
I won't
What do
throw
you
that.
mean? You're
Take the
throwing
asterisk
asterisks
off
at
there.
us? Well, why don't we throw asterisks at your
Because
team?
did Bayern get any calls that were controversial?
They did. I'm sure if you
did
go back,
Atletico de Madrid get any
any
calls
of these
that were
teams on
controversial?
this list go through.
I'm sure
Go,
if you
go,
go
no,
through,
I want you guys to go find them.
But it's-
I found the Barca ones.
Because all
That's
you
the
do is
difference.
follow anti-Real Madrid pages. That's all your feed is. I get a text from you every day. That says anti-Madrid.
Because
Of
like
course
anything,
they're gonna,
and
of
you're
course
gonna
they're
get calls in your
gonna appeal
favor.
to
You
you.
send some
Of course
skewed-ass
they're-
stats,
Of
boy.
course, if you follow an anti-Madrid
No, no,
page,
no.
it's gonna
No.
send you the information that you want to see.
when teams win the games fair and square.
Which one has won fair and square?
I don't know.
Without a controversial call. Which one?
You could go.
We could go all the way
down the list.
And I didn't even done them 3 times in a row.
Specifically,
no sir.
When Barcelona loses to Real Madrid too, they get destroyed. I admit it. I put my chest to the bullets. Unlike Real Madrid fans, they turn on Do Not Disturb.
Nah, I was at the player.
If we're only gonna have one team in the S tier, I'll keep Barca and I'll put Real Madrid
but
at
that's
A.
what I'm saying. There's not one S tier team out of all the Champions Leagues.
There has to be a team that stands out from all these Champions Leagues, and I'll keep Barca.
When you win 3 cups within 6 years, you're a dynasty. You can't say a dynasty doesn't belong in S tier.
The thing is, like,
that?
I'm admitting Barca got calls in that Chelsea series. That's not in discussion. That the Ballack shot.
Okay,
that
but
was
you're saying all 3 of those trophies were robberies and Real Madrid.
I think they're admitting that as well, though. They're admitting that.
I get it. There's favorite calls.
What you guys are trying to do is you're trying to say, oh, the Chelsea one was worse just because it happened in the 90th minute.
No, we're not saying it's worse. We're saying that calls have been.
No, it didn't.
You're so fixated on Real Madrid not winning a Champions League.
It's that it happened, and there's no point.
That's what we're saying. It happened.
It just happened.
We're
saying that it happened to you. It happened to Madrid. It happens to the next team.
It happens to Bayern. It happens to Chelsea.
It
happens
to we just said it happened the other day that you guys both agreed Arsenal that was a PK, but
okay, but no. The thing, that's what I'm saying. Like, just like it happened, so did the Barca, the ones Eto's offside, Ballack's red card, Lampard. They all happened. So you can't say that one was worse than the other. So we don't know what. But you're the
one that's bashing the Real Madrid team.
I'm not bashing. I'm just saying one decision could have changed.
We're gonna have one S tier team.
No, there's no one.
The all-nine Barca.
Before you guys even said anything, I put Real Madrid in the S tier.
I know, but I'm saying if we're gonna have one standalone team, I'll keep the 09 Barca.
Yeah, because that's the best team of all time.
Okay,
no, there shouldn't be one S tier team. That doesn't make sense.
That's why I don't want to put Man U up top because 08 Man U versus three-peat Madrid, no way. But we can't have one team in the S team.
Right, I'm saying this Madrid team, you put this team in a final against any of the other teams, they win it. Except for the 09-11 Barca.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, fine. So I don't understand where we spent the last.
Unless we get.
Well, because all I was trying to say is that Chelsea. So basically, what I was trying to say is, Barca got calls, but Chelsea got calls too.
Okay.
That's all I was trying to put out there.
Okay. Just like any of these teams on this tier.
That's what we were trying to say. Like every.
Just like the next year, Inter got.
We could have made a tier of all those teams that stayed in second place.
But at the end of the day, we can just say that Chelsea 21 team was weak as fuck. Include the video. The only team that didn't make it to SA or B. Sorry, Chelsea fans.
Nah, don't be sorry.
It's just like at the end of the day, like there's a reason why Real Madrid is known as the team that's historically gotten the most calls. It's not for nothing.
But at least our team's not in court for paying referees.
There's
the contradictory right there.
It's like saying
we get the most calls, but you're in court for paying refs.
But like the whole Messi thing, the World Cup with all the people. There's no point. It's meant for you, bro. When you're meant for greatness, it's gonna come to you one way or the other. If they didn't get these calls, something else is gonna happen, and then we would be arguing about right now. It's done. It's a 3-peat Madrid. Ronaldo did what he had to do. He got it done.
Well, he didn't do it. The rest of his team did. 18, he didn't do it.
What do you mean 18? They don't get to the final without
Won
him.
the Ballon d'Or?
Look at Modric.
Yeah, because he was a better player.
Because he went to Juventus.
Because he was a better
and they
player.
felt salty.
Because he was a better player.
Nah, he just had the World Cup.
Modric was better that season.
He had 16 goals at Champions League time.
The World Cup.
All that matters
is, bro.
Remember, goals ain't everything.
Let us know what you guys think. Do you agree? Do you disagree?
Make sure to comment, like, subscribe, follow.
Until next time.
Take it easy,
it's
guys.
only up from here.